Yeah, a bit of a weird one to open up here. 5v5 retake is what we're left with, Hugo.
Crazy.
The thing that's a bit concerning, Wildcard have to spend time clearing all these close angles, and so even that delays them now, but they finally start to take shape over towards CT, trying to push up. As aggressive angles held from Big, though, you're going to be fighting every step of the way here in this type of round, and so this pistol hoping to come together swimmingly for this Big squad. Half the time tipped off that bomb already, and Hyped taps out the final few.
I'm going to just throw a huge question mark on that move for FaZe. He gets gooshed. He has smoke kit. There are 2 nade sets. All right, full buy here for Wildcard. Not a lot of util. They don't go for the traditional lane molly. They block cave instead, so Big don't come running, but they'll go ramp fast into this site. Beautiful entries for tabseN. Look at him go. Double kill. JDC there. They spot the 4th man. They remove him in an instant. Well, that's a gun round gone. Courtesy of the captain of Big. Lot 4 of the A anchor on this map. And, you know, I called Sus a little bit out, mainly because of his Inferno B.
A lot of different looks to this Big T side. Is one of these JDC mid-entry route rounds. He's going to lead the charge, double up, and I mean, that is brutal. 7-1 right now. It's certainly looking like a hot start for him.
Yeah, Big really give him support as well, which is what I like. A lot of those players you mentioned like to go for solo moves, more so nerds. He'll be a lurky guy. MOUZ on his own in that position, but there's always follow-up firepower behind JDC. He doesn't need it in this round. Double kill into the stack, but they find a clean shot. Crimbo onto Jaber, Stan back in spawn, and smoked off is the orb. So this is a rough draw right now for Wildcard, down 5-0. Surely no saving this situation. Stan fighting. FaZe follows up, and Stan's got a kit, so he's going to have a look. Oh, if that connected, maybe there was a will. Big were very far away in A main.
Oh, in some insane way, like enticing Wildcard to want to attempt this so they didn't save the AWP in this gun.
Yeah.
Is potentially quite nice for Big, right? Like, you would have had to play into that next round like it's a full rifle. These 2 players could have dropped guns. There could have been a full buy.
Oh, killing the orb.
You would have had something to fight back with. Stan's trying to hang around.
That's actually worth. Yeah, that's actually so worth.
The AWP out.
Like, the downside is you don't get a gun in this round, but his entire plan was, let's kill the AWP here. And I still think they have a good shot in BO3, but this is spelling a bit of a disaster to start the day. Good grenades again. Lots of free damage Wildcard are getting on this cave cross. The spam is good as well. Careful though, this push through the smoke, and tabseN's gonna catch him. Dear oh dear, that deep smoke gives him so much room to move through it.
Flung out into the bomb site here, having to dodge this spam. And so for anyone walking up ramp, they're in the open. Thankfully, Big have homed in on this cave control. And this is one thing Wildcard are set up to deal with. They have a lot of eyeballs ready to turn around and deal with main. Sonic will be able to cover the ramp push. And so this cave responsibility gonna fall to Susp and Jaber, but the molly burns Sonic out into the open. Now ramp is a problem. Jaber's got to look at 2 places at once, and he can't hold on. JDC finds him. This B site crumbles. Big, they walk right into a triple crossfire that was set up there from Wildcard.
Oh.
They come through swinging, they live to tell the tale, and FaZe's got to save this AWP. This is crazy dominant right now from Big.
That's an example of a round that goes absolutely to plan, doesn't it? I mean, great call to have one guy up the ramp, have the bulk in the cave, they molly default. It's so annoying. And Wildcard, like you said, they could be in better positions, but the positions are so good that they're just what Big are ready for.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, like, Big had clearly designed that Molotov around the idea of, okay, if we spam a bunch, we smoke off short. We know they can't be in, like, they kind of, like, hunt a cubby over towards the short side. Something a bit different here, and as is often the case with tabseN on this map, he's called it at a perfect time, hasn't he?
No one's A.
One of the first rounds that Wildcard have left A open. I think this is one of the reasons why we've seen Big largely avoid this side of the map, is that Wildcard do, more often than not, have a bit of a dedicated A player. Now, Susp has hit a great timing in this round. Gonna get the drop on tabseN, but still need more from Susp on this flank. It's gonna fall onto Stanislaw, who's hit the exact same timing.
He heard him. Focuses on the site first, gets that sniper kill, pistol out, Crimbo's ready, but it doesn't matter. When Stan comes up with 2 kills, they need to take space. Big go diving into the tunnel. Hyped with another kill off the pistol. The smoke bounces strangely. Hyped gets a shot. Pistol out! It's all Hyped. We were waiting for him. 4 kills in the post plant. Saves Big in this flawless game.
Hyped up the Big squad are. Again, QB's beat this timing on the cave util, but only good for 1. Still, JDC's going to trade the contact out in middle. There was a chance to find Stanislaw here, but they found everyone but him.
You'll take that 2v2 in middle every day. Just completely breaks the defense. Wildcard lose everything. They lose the sight. Now, FaZe has heard this donut push, so he might even play through the smoke and try and time JDC, but look at his routing. Through the temple.
He knows he's found a gap, especially with Susp dead.
And he might just flank B. They're probably going to get the kill here before this even matters. Stan's aggressive. Crimbo needs his frag. Stan finds it. tabseN low. Stan fakes the steps. JDC coming in. FaZe knows there's a timing, so Stan in the back of his head is considering CT, so he's going to go forward into tabseN with a quick shot.
5 health that entire time, tabseN, but a shot away from death. He had to land that. Now, FaZe could still make this round interesting. Yeah. Fast on the mid flank. Coming in behind them now, and a low HP tabseN trapped with the bomb.
Oh, he's
could just get shot in the back, but no, tabseN, don't do it to him. He looks aware. Still, FaZe gets the drop. That moment of hesitation from tabseN takes his eyes off the prize. FaZe moves in. It's down to the 1v1 as Wildcard rely on their AWPer to put this first round on the board and finally break through. FaZe has had some of the hardest hitting games for this Wildcard squad across Cluj-Napoca. And so let's see if he can be the one to deliver them something on this CT side.
Ollie. Oh, he tries, but he gives away his position. JDC patiently waiting on the bomb. FaZe got to hit that immediate kill. JDC's shadow, but he shows, and still FaZe only hits the leg.
They play a super confident game. They have full faith in their ability to pull rounds back. They give room to go for openers. Individuals get given a lot of space. Finally, it looked like they were going to play into a stack here. I wonder if they changed their mind. They've been blocked in main.
They can't win this. Big have no right to win this round. The cities are leaving, though. They feel like it's too good to be true. It's too obvious. Big break the smoke. They run through. Caught off guard by a good flash. It's Susp overwhelmed. Sonic from afar, and the AWP by his side. Wildcard need to hit some shots. They need to hit them right now, but that's an ugly whiff. Hyped gets the entry, walking out A main, and Big, they always find a way. Wildcard are right here.
Sonic now donning the AWP. I mean, it's a good angle for it. There's no util to knock him off the line, but there's also no reason to peek this if you're Big. They're just going to play within the confines of the site. And tabseN hits that transfer. They walk into a fully stacked A bomb site. Fast rotates available from Wildcard.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Can they keep it clean against the half? It's everything. It's all in. It's an M4. It's a couple of MP9s. And they're just going to throw themselves a Big. Oh, of course.
Nothing's going right.
tabseN is just feeling it right now. Like everyone is, but tabseN's hitting some amazing shots. That spray transfer last round. Crimbo checks spawn, giving more time for JDC to get in position. And this is as Wildcard walk into the ever-waiting Big. Careful, tabseN spamming the wrong side. They don't know about Crimbo. That's something still. Maybe this now doesn't even look like a B play. And that could be Wildcard's undoing. Running back into the patient Crimbo.
Brutal.
We're looking at a 12-0.
Because of the boost up. Crimbo never saw him crossing, but that went both ways. And now that flank gets to arrive from JDC. FaZe is on borrowed time. Oh, JDC's not even needed. And now they don't know about him over here on the back lines. In this aggressive position. Susp was heard down at elbow earlier on, so you can make an educated guess that he's coming heaven. It's sad because he did reroute in the round, and now he's ended up back where he started, so Big should be prepared for this. Probably doesn't want to grab that M4 right now, trying to hit with the element of surprise, and so now just chasing them with the SMG.
They really
Big
want it.
swing him together for the flawless T-side, 12-0.
Big looking for the flawless game.
Oh. Sonic's game is over. It ends in middle. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's just learn a lesson here. JDC, not the guy you want to mess with in mid-stand.
They saw him cross back. I think they know no one's red, and so it kind of leans into this B hit.
Yeah, look at that immediate rotate tabs and peeling away. Crimbo's opened up on his USP.
Oh, no.
It feels like we're going to get it. I've held off saying it this whole time because he didn't want to jinx it, but Big, come on now. 2 more kills. Flawless game.
Oh.
Why? Why? Oh, you knew it would happen. 2 quick kills back from Wildcard.
Oh,
JDC
no,
dead as well.
Harry.
Why? All right, then.
What have you done?
Stan and FaZe, can they do it? 2v5. Hype moves in. It's down to the 1v1.
Come on.
Or Viop, whose pistol's better. FaZe is low, but he hits the
Harry.
immediate dink. And there it is.
Why?
He had to say it.
I have no respect for my opponent after a 12-0 half. Very reserved from Big.
What if they win it with the pistols then? You ever
But they won't.
think about that? Huge?
Maybe, but not anymore.
I can't believe
I'm with you, no. But by the way, I'm with you. Like, I was ready. At 5v2. I'm tentatively watching the 5v2.
Let's peel back the curtain for a second, right? Whenever we're in these positions, people will be like, you cursed the game, caster's curse.
I've had people get really angry at me
and
for
I'm like, oh, you know, it's a funny meme, but it's not real.
Flawless game, he said.
Well,
Flawless
maybe
game.
Wildcard can still do this.
Well, anything Big can do, Wildcard might be able to do as well. 10 rounds in a row looking for it. Running into the Molotov, and Harry.
No.
5v4.
It's but 1 kill.
It is probably time for a Wildcard comeback.
I mean, everybody's asking them.
Everybody's asking me. Come back.
Oh,
How do you get away with that? That's not even...
Crimbo just jumps
not
up,
even good.
no util, no nothing.
Okay.
And he's won it all for Big. There's the close at 13-2 a couple of rounds later. But Big can hold their heads up high. Their Ancient is the real deal.
The winner wins at least 30 grand, but they might win more. They might win more, Harry. They might get into playoffs. Then they win more money. Then they get more points. So it's not just on the games.
Yeah, and
it's
with
also on the placing.
With the frequency of 16 team events as well, you want to find yourself in the top 16 to ensure you're in that first round of invites. Anyway, let's go. Wildcard fast into the B site.
Horrible
and
smoke.
it has gone horrifically to open.
Really poor smoke. Really not nice.
Well, we know Big can't win a CT pistol.
Oh!
Held your horses
They
here.
are held.
JDC lends a bit of intrigue to this round.
Hey. And they're saving. Well, they knew they couldn't win the CT pistol, so kind of fair enough for Big.
No, okay. I
Okay,
mean,
do you like that though? Because 4 armor, you can go buy some
I think
helmets, and you can buy pretty well second round.
Tabson's
but
cooking with the sauce.
That's like, you could have won that maybe. I mean, they had no kit, so yeah.
Yeah, good job, Hugo.
Well, I would have.
May as
I
well
would have
rotate.
done the same thing if I'm Big here. To be honest, feels super BE, but now
fine.
double boiler. This could be nice. Don't underrate this setup for Big. Underrate this setup for Big. They all die. If only, man. If only we kept 4 mid, man. We would have won that.
That's what I'm saying.
I would have rotated there as well. That was too quiet. Nice call for Stan to really late take middle.
Look, Hugo, here's my issue with your call
Okay.
in this moment.
Go.
Sure.
Sure.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
But I also think when you drop the smokes on B to play the 1-4, you're kind of committed to that idea. If dropping the last smoke is all it takes for the 4 stack to disassemble.
That's not what it is, though. It's the fact that no one has taken apps.
It's good to know, though.
Were you worried?
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit
You're a bit, you know,
I'm a bit
goated with the sauce today.
I've slept 8 hours. Who knew? Who knew this is what happens?
Oh no, JDC.
All right, I think we're looking at the wildcard 13-0 right now.
I was about to make the same joke. And I'm going to use this power very responsibly.
Yeah. What, by letting Big back in?
Wildcard have a chance to 13-0. Can they do what Big couldn't? I think it's coming. This is their home map, 3-0 start. No way back into this for Big off the rip.
Some great T-side rounds, Harry. Make it definitely look like a 13-0 is on the horizon.
And what a statement that would be.
It would be a statement. Well, we've got a buy round coming from Big next. Yeah, that's... Oh, I'd be mad. That's so annoying. What a cubby, though. Oh, they love a long wrap, don't they? Oh, Bigger in trouble. Through the smoke.
They're going to expect this, surely. QB holding on for it. Does spot Sonic on the lip of that smoke. Hype now arriving as well. And QB continues to offer up assistance downrange from Pit. Big looking to get on the board here and now.
They said it was impossible. Are they right? Good shot for Hype, caught in the nade. And that's, I like that from Hype. He knows he has cover from QB, so he can actually just scope library and hold the short.
Yeah, didn't even try and get involved on long.
Yeah. Oh, this is dangerous. You got 10 seconds. If they were behind you. But they're not. Ash again. Big, very active here. The FaZe waiting for that play. Good call. After last round, they saw that Big did that. So they go to punish it, peeking after the flashbang. Uh-oh.
Long smoke down, but that's not the cover that Wildcard think it is.
Bomb first, Harry.
They do still have flashes.
They can leave. If they see this and Jaber doesn't die...
That's the big if, though, right? Jaber... Oh, they're flashing the apartments players out. They drop in now. They learn about the short stack.
Oh,
they get mowed down. Crimbo out of ammo. It's going to fall onto Tabson. 25 seconds left.
Oh, they do.
They start to rotate away.
You got to kill.
Tabson's going to try and beat them to it, but the timing will favor Wildcard here, even though he's instant in this fallback. Now, there isn't a smoke for the cross. That is a
he
big...
picked it up.
He's grabbed the smoke from B. That's going to give them a fighting chance. Molly from Tabson to try stop this plant, but it goes the wrong side. Sonic...
Oh, no!
Spammed out Tabson, the highwayman. He has robbed this round from Wildcard.
Yeah.
And a bit of style on it at the end from Tabson.
Oh, sauerkraut on the top, Harry.
German speakers in chat trying to translate this.
Okay.
And they're all kind of saying the same thing.
Which is?
Essentially, he said they wanted to trick us or fool us, but not me, not today.
Oh.
That's kind of hype, man. Knowing it in English now, it hits even harder.
Not today. Well, maybe today. JDC swung a big grenade. They're going to keep fighting behind it. Ooh, it's not gone well, has it?
Tabson is brimming with confidence.
But no one would ever go 3B. No one would ever do that, Harry.
Well, no, there hasn't been 3 smokes dropped in, so how could Wildcard ever know that? Swing on the MP9, QB. There's a lot of bodies there.
They were all tucked. They were all tucked, baiting Susp, letting him die to trade. That's very reserved for Wildcard.
Come on, Hugo. There's absolutely no denying that the big squad of 2017 through 18 were good on this map.
Can't dig the grave and then say, but it's just a hole.
It's a public service.
For the people.
Hyped.
Oh, they love it.
He's trying to dig some graves of his own. Oh my God, maybe his own grave is here.
This is crazy.
All right, boys, I got the shovel. I'm ready to die. Here he is, pushing down through Banana. The Hype AWP strikes while the iron's hot. Gonna go back in for a little bit more. And that's when Sonic gets the trade. 2 graves, please. 1 for me and 1 for my friend.
Oh, Tabson's trapped. And they stop him jumping through.
Not
Great
today.
Flash. Wait, that was a team flash. I don't think his flash did that much. Oh no, JDC threw one as well. There were 3 flashes. And Sonic, regardless, was very blind. Susp, whoever that was. Ollie might spread. Jaber living on a prayer. Lurker cleaned up.
Far from halfway there, a wild card.
Nice.
They don't have the bomb. I'm going to go back and get it, waste some time off the clock here, and leaves them worlds apart. They're going to lend a bit of time to Jaber.
It's a hard angle if you're like just walk clearing stuff. Doesn't really get used much anymore.
Yeah, I just realized we have Jaber, JBA versus JDC. They're kind of similar.
Not really at all, but...
Could you say JDC how you say Jaber?
Well, no, they are different. Full caps versus some caps. You know, I view the J as the forename, the B as the surname, and then the... Oh. That's why it's Jaber.
Yeah.
Not J... the K.
No, you did.
No, I didn't. That's the one with the stouting. Well, actually...
After Earth. You love him in that film, right?
Jaber, his name is Josh Barrett. So, the BA is... Yeah, it's...
Not for...
That's like me being called... HBY.
Hubby. That's what I call you. Hyped! This shot on the AWP wildcard out through middle, and Sonic has secured the opening. Oh dear, Hyped is in hot water, and it's boiling over maybe as Sonic runs him down. He's going to go fast.
That's more like it. A bit of pace for wildcard. They've played some really slow defaults. Good time to call a pace change from Stan. Big not ready for it. Stack triple B. They've done a lot of triple Bs, so oh, that's disastrous for QB. Caught a whiff of Susp. Crouch sprays, he's gone, and that will throw off this round for Big. They can't retake anymore.
Moving around too much, and that comes with the territory if you're losing this banana fight. So yeah, here it is. A more standard 2-3 start from Big. Still hanging around at the top of banana with some util dropped in, but not fighting deep for this control. I think this is one of the best looking starts to a round that Big have had. Oh. Yeah, Hyped. On the line, gonna lock in that opener.
That fight literally hasn't happened yet. That's the first time. Oh, it's changed the move for Wildcard. They just go back to a quicker B. 2 players fighting a banana. Can Big get out? Big really gonna die in this position.
They have a third guy moving over. That feels like it's why. They've done a lot of damage on these players in the top B, and there's that Hyped AWP arriving. There's still Tabson here left to deal with, but first kill found. Low HP on Sonic, who's the next man in. Tabson's just gonna feast. Stanislaw takes one of the dome, now brought down to half health. As this clutch begins, he's gonna try and get tricky with it. Let's see what Stan can cook up.
Stick that bomb. He's allowed to. Crimbo, will he wait for QB? Moving in a little bit closer, offering that 1v1. Stan wants to take it. Crimbo wins the round. That's a very close clutch for Stan, it feels like. See his brain whirring, but Big do survive the half. I'd say 5 is fine. It's enough, but Wildcard are still in the winning position to take their map pick in this series.
Big fan out. 3 players taking control over the apartment. Stan just on a pixel angle, has Jaber there with him. That double setup really wanted to get something. Instead, it's FaZe springing out next. This 3-player stack over in the apartments. Choose through Big. Great timing on when FaZe plays his hand there. Couldn't go too soon. Couldn't go too late. Ends up just right.
He has great jewelry. Oh my god, he has great jewelry.
And it's the Goldilocks pistol ace from FaZe. One rifle for FaZe. Surely you get aggressive here.
3B. Big don't even take banana. They probably respect Wildcard's utility here. But they actually held on to a good amount, doing very late HEs. They saved every HE. They still use them before Big get this control. There's one more for Stan. Down it goes with a molly. This is a take of banana here for Wildcard. They want to fight. They want to scrap. And they will get that opening kill. Could even get out now.
Oh, they go back in for even more.
Assassin.
And they'll get all the riches out from this banana side. Bro, this is awkward for Big. Your first rifle round up against the bonus, and you've got nothing done.
There's always money in the banana stand. That's the mother of all bonus rounds, Harry. You said it, and it remains to be true because two kills.
They have to run it back in the next. They could go get these AKs on banana.
They got one. They got two. So, damn, Wildcard are just being funded.
They wait. They play entirely off a sound. That's why the first few nades actually come out too soon. Big threw like an early flash, trying to bait you to like a wild card. Then you late take banana. It's just a series of lovely little decisions for the wildcard squad to min-max that bonus round.
Yeah, just great, cool experience on the map, right? That's why it's their go-to. They don't just burn.
Yeah, it's little details like this that you weren't even really noticing for Big in the first half, right? Wildcard very at home here. Great understanding of opening moves, things that they can do. That's a pretty huge opener for Crimbo, far from inconsequential as he even survives the drop down into the pit. Jaber really starting to feel pressure here. Does drop that smoke, plays within it. Jaber's doing a fantastic job of delaying this site hit and buying time as the rest of Wildcard now move in. They start barreling through these smokes. Stan plays through. Jaber, by the way, is still alive. JDC's in the site with him, and Jaber gets the better.
He swaps positions. He goes cold box to back site, gets a nade kill, then goes back to cold box. The whole time, JDC was on top of cold box. How does he swap?
Not only has Stan called a great game here, but his individuals are showing up, and that's so important. Like, I don't think it's easy to instill that belief in your team that, hey, look, it's our map coming up next. We can turn this one around still.
Oh.
Good nades exchanged in a banana, but there's one straight back from the captain. Stanislaw hangs around to fight for this and will give up the entry into B. Only going 1 for 1. FaZe now smoked off. Waits to nade the plant.
Oh, it could kill.
I mean, it's Crimbo planting. It shouldn't. And it will soften up both of these players. Oh, you can't plant there. So
goes, yeah, nowhere actually. Kind of the worst nade, but it's fine. 2v2. Moving together.
Oh no! Oh, okay, that's a huge flake back from FaZe. JDC dancing around that pillar, makes magic happen for Big. 4 kills deep. Cheater moved, mate. Unaware about what the Molotov can do. But will he get the entries? We're about to find out.
No health. Around the corner. Molly down. And he won't peek it.
Oh no, that's a disaster. Crimbo dead, trying to move into the apartments. It's aggression from FaZe that will go untraded. They move away from that double app setup now, but there's still the 3-man hold over towards B for Wildcard. So for the time being, big of a chance to break through. 4v2, reposition from FaZe, finds himself on the arches and gets away with one. Hypesorb trade down in pit, it's Jaber. Oh, and he's located, dealt with by QB on the apartments drop. This is where that 3-man hold now is to dig deep and try and offer up the retake for Wildcard, or else this game really starts to close up. They would be broken going forward. So much of this round is weighted on this opening kill. Stan's going to start lining up util to try and assist for this. Smoke goes in, hoping to block off some of these angles in the site. Molly to follow as well, making that site feel very claustrophobic. The smoke is twofold. Hype can't see anything around it, but still, all the kills found for Big on these openings. Couple back from Stanislaw, as now it's just JDC left up against him. Up and over, and JDC has his number. Well handled in the clutch.
But let's see if Big abuse
one of the things that also just feels awkward about it, though, is, you know, they're starting triple B a lot. Sus is someone who likes to take these fights down through banana, and so you are getting chances at opening. JDC's cheating as well, so that's going to help Big out in the long run. he's tagged by the molly, and he has to go. But of course, he hits the perfect timing. JDC will get traded after one. Can Sonic overstay his welcome? Still 2 players are kept there, and Big learnt about that. Stan was in the kill feed. He'd done damage with util, or maybe a flash. Regardless, they now have the info. It was that triple B stack, so expect the pace to get picked up in this A play. FaZe timing this, but maybe it's golden. Oh, yes! He will wrangle it back in, but he can't escape. Just the one and done. Jaber holds on. Jaber holds strong.
Jaber.
Good for the first. It was his multi-kill. It was able to propel them back into a pole position versus VP, and now again he's offered up resistance here versus Big.
He really is a strong piece of this defense. He is such a rock over a pit. He always on the porch boost, always putting on a bit of a show is Jaber. God, JDC is hitting bangers on entries, but finally, thank God FaZe recovers that kill, or that round would have spilled out of control on the long side. Big.
But I wonder, would you rather face the triple B of Stan, Susp, and Sonic over the dynamic duo Jaber, FaZe, A-Hold?
Maybe.
Back to the triple B again.
Oh, they've again trapped him at sandbags. It's the same round, dude. It's the same round with better results. Susp finally holds his own. Double kill at B. Might just end this map as Wildcard holds strong. He goes one step further. Look at this push smoke. He is below the half wall. Oh my God, finally spammed out. No, don't get 3v5, Wildcard. Know when to quit. Good grenade. That's gonna hurt. Big try and contact into this B site. They need the orb to find the entry. Sonic is jiggling.
Walking the line all the way in. Contact on the AWP. Hyped is opened. 3v5 starting to unravel. It's ended up in a 3-on-3, and Wildcard still haven't jumped the gun on the rotate yet. They haven't bought down on this idea that this is the B commit from Big. Only now rotating one extra player. Jaber is still in pit.
This is weird. Re-smoke. Oh, get it in. Oh my God, he's got cover at least. They want the kill. They'd rather the kill than the smoke. 2 HEs and a molly and low players. Wildcard have every reason to go for this round, but the economy, will they opt for it? I'd like to see those nades go in just to test the site. Re-smoke very late for Big is a middle finger as they hold on at the back of the site.
Yeah, I love how long they delayed using these smokes for. It's going to force Wildcard to have to play through if they wanted to attempt this retake, and that single-handedly decides the outcome of the round. 3v5 from Big to keep Inferno going.
That is the Susp effect. When he's feeling it, it's really nice. He can get those huge multi-kills, but like he gets 2 here and he goes for more. And sometimes I would like Wildcard to know when to quit, to know when to give up banana.
I also think like it makes a damn lot of sense that these A players often get left out of the action when B is such a consistent source of fights, and you know every round that Wildcard are going to play for this top banana control. Sure, why not try and fight them there? And I think if you're Big, you've also seen the triple B stack so many times in a row now that you almost expect it. JDC, interesting move through the smoke.
He really is. He's not helping his case. Oh my God, what is that? Why is Hype there? Pulling a FaZe.
I mean, this kind of comes with the territory that Wildcard haven't encountered one of these faster A plays. Jaber has to be the difference maker again, but cut down by the Hyped Orb that is on a roll. Big mean business. They are 1 round away from overtime, and Wildcard are fully out of money. They're even delaying this plant to go for the hunt. 2 players moving in up through banana. Plant delayed for a few more seconds to give them the timing. Sonic will not be found at that B site. Big start to get aggressive, and they clear Sonic. Everybody falls. There is nothing for Wildcard in this next round.
I did not think this is how it was going to go. After they won that you know, 12th round, I thought it was over. I didn't think Big were going to get 3 in a row. Some very hard rounds, a 3v5 that you're not going to forget about if you lose this game in overtime. With overtime entering the fray.
I just think if this happens to Wildcard twice on this map, there's going to be some serious questions raised about the longevity of their Inferno.
Oh my God.
Hype nearly burns alive. It's not over yet. There's still a chance here, but Big go back to trying to fight for this banana control. It's been such a consistent source of these openers. That nade could have been the end of Hype, but it goes a little deep. Molly extinguished in the smoke, but here's the pressure. pressure. Sonic runs at them. There's no trade. Pistol pulled. Sonic doubles up.
No.
He shows Sus how it's done with the banana aggression. Sonic comes through with a vengeance.
Right, quit now. No one to quit. No one to bail. Sure, you eat an A. That's unlucky. But don't chase this round.
This
You've got
is
Sus at the B side with an M4.
Another 5v3 for Wildcard, this time for the map.
I'm scared. If Sus dies,
is still hanging around.
Yeah, like he's putting on pressure. He's puffing up his chest. He's making it look like there's more here than one. He wants the info.
With that AWP gone, there is the freedom for the jiggle, right? You know you've killed Hyped already, and so you're not going to get punished for jiggling that corner. So he feels a bit safer. Stan is hot on the heels, and the rest of the team are in behind him. Big back turn, but he fires off straight away. Oh, you feel like there could have been so much more. Now they spot the flank. They're going to turn around and try and fight this. One more man lurked through middle. Sus to be inside of this B site.
Oh, there's no
Jaber,
way.
16 kills deep. Waits behind them, but he can't play his hand too soon. If he falls, that A-site play opens up. Now with only 20 seconds, Jaber's got the freedom to make a move. Sus offers up resistance. It's going to come down to Kyubi in this clutch. Was it all for naught? Big with a wild comeback, denied by Sus. He plays it safe, plays by the numbers, and Wildcard dodge embarrassment on Inferno.
That is a crazy game and a crazy way to close it for Wildcard. Just a sigh of relief more than anything. They're waiting for the reaction, which they might get. Susp is pushing up. Faking upper. Sus does push into the ramp play. It's a double fake for Big. Back to ramp 2 here. Nice goosh, but from the hell side, Stan hits a very important kill. That might tame Big. They back out towards A.
Oh, Hyped. They crunch him. Double swung.
Nice.
And Stan, who was last spotted, taking scalps over towards Hell, offers up a third here on his push in towards the door. That is a dominant pistol round put forth from Wildcard to open up on their CT half.
Sonic, I like this position, but he's not got any info. No one can help him right now. That AWP is pushed up.
Ooh, coin flip on where he gets his first fight. But it's Sonic, so he chooses Tails. One found out in the yard.
And he gets out.
And lives to tell the tale. Tabson dropping down, trying to give chase. Gets shot in the back. FaZe.
FaZe's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Deals the crushing blow at 5-0.
This is a stuck in the mud round for Big. Shadow and still Hyped. He's so good at those clears.
So consistently beats AWPers that are already on the line. It's
Dude, he had
wild.
no reason to win that fight. I think sometimes Shadow lets people down. Like, they think they're going to peek quicker, but you get a really long Shadow warning. Backside, got to get this clear. Nice shot for Crimbo, but only a tag, and the heaven cover is there. Good round for Sonic. Starts outside, ends it from above. Fast out ramp, can get messy. Sus, good kills, and lots of CTs here to trade out. Wildcard, no one to quit. They just want to take every kill. That bomb loose. Ooh.
He knows there can't be anyone down here, though, thanks to Crimbo holding onto the vent. So that's a guaranteed bomb plant.
They know Crimbo made it, though, so they're just going to rotate ramp and regroup together, and really Big should be able to win this.
Could get odd in the 2-on-3 with Kyubi having repositioned into ramp. So much of this comes down to how much he's able to get away with, and they should be clearing this. You can't leave anything to chance. Crimbo's going to try and play in tandem with Kyubi. One from him, and now low HP for Sonic. 2 kills deep on the retake, but Crimbo stays on this line, on the angle, and the Tech-9s prevail for Big. That's how they break through.
Great call for Kyubi, for Crimbo to come and join in, realizing that because they weren't going to drop Ven, ooh,
Sonic's looking good to open up this map, man.
Yeah. A lot of different positions. Avoid it completely. And now Tabson.
Up the ladder, right as Sonic's moved out to clear the yard. The timing on this is wild, but who's he going to favor? Sonic moving in. Collects that free kill up in the heaven. Tabson thought he'd found the golden window to make this all happen. Battle back into it, 3v5 for Big as this one begins. Sonic still offering up resistance. Dead after his first, but QB left in this clutch, not ready for the double heaven push through that smoke.
That's so great. You know, you think Sonic, when he gets that kill, he immediately just goes, hey, because you kill the guy heaven, you know they're hitting that top site. 2 AKs. Break. It's a bit short. Oh no! Oh, how is he alive?
He's still in this.
Watch him get the kill now.
FaZe, the one that got away. That could have been an opener for Big. Instead, they try to play their hand in the susp down here at lower, and he takes 2 to the grave with him. So
great double. Very
well handled here from Wildcard. Bro, this is starting to get worrisome.
Ooh, for who?
Huge kill for tabseN to try and swing this one back the other way. But Big, they've often made these rounds close. They've only managed to take one of them over the line, and something's got to give soon for this Big T side. Wildcard slow it down for now. Jaber, next point of contact, decapitated by tabseN.
Single door with bomb for Astralis, so Big need a better position right now. They're both moving around the world, and Wildcard are wasting time as a result. They've got to shut that door. They've got no
Stan's
nades.
also the one with the kit, and he's the one further away.
Yeah.
FaZe going to have to cover on the AWP, and he's just ducked out of there. So off the line, an awkward timing. Kit dropped, but FaZe cannot win this. He tries to get away with that AWP, and he won't survive the journey. Big.
Just tell FaZe to set up on single so Stan can tap, or on double rather, so Stan can tap and clear single swing. Wildcard just throw themselves into lobby. Oh my god, they're shooting the silo player in the back of the head. No comm for Big. No realization what's going on. They just get knocked out. But these rounds can get weird. 2v5, slowing it down, and they've got the bomb control. So it's up to Wildcard to remain active and try and just trade these kills together. Right now, Big are gaining a lot of space.
It was a low buy, it was a lobby crunch. Sure, there are reasons why this could still get away from Wildcard, especially with the space from JDC, but it can't be all 2v4s, 2v5s as to how Big build this T side. They're looking for another one. JDC does find his timing. That nade's going to get a kill. Oh, Jaber's dead. 2v2 now from a 2v5 start to this round. And tabseN and JDC have all the reason to win this. There should be no world back into this for Wildcard now. Locked out of the site. More health for Big, more firepower, stronger post plants. And with JDC winning that fight over in the heavens, this should be a done deal. Can Sonic complicate matters?
Yes,
up and over. Deagle primed and ready, but Sonic can't get his bearing on tabseN. Big with another. Spam the ever-living daylights out of you. Big are well and truly back into this T side after all. In fact, even though they're around behind, they're the ones in the power position here.
Only one helmet, and Big still have double Mac 10.
And even now, right, like, look at the buy. Almost all the util expelled early on from this Wildcard CT side. Now they're going to try and run it into top. Where this gets awkward is if Wildcard lose this, they're eco again, and so Big would be moving into the lead. There's the opener from the captain of this Big squad. Couple of kills back the other way as Stan obscured behind this site smoke. Good for even more mileage. Fast rotates out of Wildcard have served them well. They just have to stop Crimbo in this clutch, and Susp will do exactly that.
Yo, great cover from Sonic. Only an assumption for Wildcard that Big could be here. Big are being very diligent with their clears, but they don't need to be. And Hype comes back up secret to snipe out Sonic. I think now they know there's many B. You don't see an AWP solo cross. So lobby gets taken, Wildcard react well. Susp is trying to get into an anchor position in time, but it's kind of Susp or bust right now. He needs something big in this B site.
FaZe's slowly but surely working the extremities. Oh, and does get the spot off, but now he's known about as well. So yeah, it is Susp or bust, as you put it. Oh, Stan burns alive. Susp now even more of a requirement. It's just the one and done. In the blink of an eye, only FaZe left standing. First kill goes his way. All picked up. Does that entice him? They're close to the door. FaZe tries to play his move. Thinks they're up close, using that little gimmick, that little trick. Not to be. Big have repositioned to play this 2v1 out, and they don't make life easy for FaZe here. That AWP is pretty valuable to be held onto as well. Plus, I think it kind of wrecks your confidence knowing that over half the rounds that Big have been these 2vx's, right? And True. It's like, man, even when you're getting 3 kills in the round, holding a super significant lead, you struggle to convert. So how much faith do you have in these even odds bouts? Tabson running amok in through main. There's still JDC in the yard, but this top site hits come in. And Big have all the space from it.
They've lost the bomb, and that's making them a little bit paranoid right now. They've got to cross past sight lines like door. Sonic's found that kill. Susp gives away his position, and he doesn't get anything from it. No one can help him out here. Sonic is repositioning for main. His timing is good, but Big have got the bomb planted.
Still, it's the 2 heavy hitters left in this round for Wildcard. 14 and 12 kills between the 2 of them. Sonic on a tear in this 3rd map. Not the guy you want to face right now, as he finds a 15th, 3rd in the round, looking for number 4. Crimbo low, whittled down. They just need 1 bullet to stop him in this clutch, and Sonic will provide. It's so strong to have a player there. So yeah, great stuff from Sonic. Real good awareness in that first half. And a big performance to back it up at 16-8. Now moving on to the T side, our Wildcard.
Yeah, Big got tricky in their pistol with a double fake. This one looking like an ace split with that main player falling in, denied by JDC. Julie's up close, fire off, whoa! Still gets a kill. It's a 2v3 right now with kills outside. FaZe stuck alone at the back of the site, and they clear him out. Big winning every position, A and yard.
I mean, this is the half that Big have been waiting for. CT where this team does their best work on Nuke. Wildcard, it's a bit more of an even split between the halves.
Boink. Oh, sick shot. He's got that dig on him. Put down. But pistols still prevail here for Wildcard. Looking for another fight with these Deagles, and look at them go.
Now, Crimbo is supposed to be the OG big clutcher. First kill connects. It's hard to put a stop to this guy once the ball gets rolling. Crimbo aware that Stan still lurks somewhere out in the yard. Sonic's even rotated up through the vent, and Stan starts to gun it in towards lower now. Sonic gonna link up with him.
Yeah, ramp is your only option right now.
Crimbo heading ramp side.
Safe plant.
On plant if it's single door. Maybe he can catch Stan if Stan tries to leave.
Oh!
The Stanislaw Deagle just too clean as Stan rolls back the years.
That's a huge force buy to win after Big take pistol. Titus is getting oppressed.
Jaguar man, like a off-brand.
Go on.
Black Panther.
Jaguar man.
Like for copyright reasons, that's what we've called him. As elimination awaits the loser of this series. For Wildcard, it's the number of 2vx's XV2s that they gave away in that first half. For Big, it's the idea they were so close to pulling this game to OT all the way back on Inferno. So as this one rages on into the pistols, come Wildcard, they might have found a 5-on-3, but we know that nothing is safe. No advantages. Big enough for Wildcard as another one of these rounds. This time 5v3 might come undone. FaZe left to battle back, doesn't have the time to drop to lower. He needs the kill, has to face Crimbo head on, and the Deagle will prevail. 3v5 from Big with nothing but Pistols puts this one to rest.
The German Deegs do it again, Harry. We've been waiting all series for a round like that. It's a huge opener. Oh, and info. I don't know what the high nades for. It's not going to go too close, but it's a try. They both shot at each other.
So aware that one man lurks there, but that's not where the main bulk of Wildcard's forces are focused. And so Crimbo's been lent rune, lobby aggro on the cards, and he strikes one from the tally. This round is over. Wildcard dying lights of it, left holding onto these guns. They've got 25 seconds left in the 2v5. And all across the map, Big are teed up to play trades on this. This one is done. When you get shot in the back with your entire team in lobby and you get flanked by the ramp player, you know it's over.
Weirdly enough, there was a big window where Wildcard could have just walked out hut. No one was looking. Actually, 2 players available to kill, but yeah, the save is the right call here. 2v5.
This is getting awkward. They're like the whole game open with a really nice start from Wildcard. You had some sick kind of hero players in there. Sonic and Susp as the standouts. Some well-called rounds from Stan, but the protocols have let them down. They've given Big just so many chances to close up this scoreline.
But if it doesn't land, they're in trouble.
Fast top site here. QB caught. Open and secured. Susp takes it one step further and is Big trying to plug this hole, barreling through the main smoke. Oh, JDC! That is a huge difference made. Hops on through as the third man.
Can he get out?
Secure 2 tries to slip on out of there. Just steals himself away, lending a bit of time to Hype's AWP to get into position. He now clears out the back of the site, and JDC offers up even more for Big.
Crazy round.
It is another 2v4 round for Big, this time only versus Pistols, sure, but it hurts all the same. In your deciding map, elimination on the line. I think any team would have been able to capitalize on this. And with the form Big have showed today, it's no wonder that they've very quickly played catch-up and now find themselves in the driver's seat.
Yeah, a masterful series from Tabson across the T sides of every map here, and individually outputting a lot. QB as well in this game has been a sensation for Big. Hyped, looking to end it, pushes the lobby and catches Jaber, maybe his last round in Romania. As Wildcard just try and pop that top side. I don't think that molly even lands. The window wasn't broken, so it's going to fall a bit short. They have everywhere to go, and Wildcard have nothing to do but accept their fate. Fuzi just trying to hit some quick shots. QB finds 20 kills, and Big Clan will eliminate Wildcard here in a 2-1 display, surviving one more day of Swiss.